I love these devs, man. They're just doing the best they can to fix the game, and I just super appreciate that. It's been great. Welcome back to Hollywood Animal. Hope you guys are having a great day. I didn't anticipate talking to the German dude right now, but okay. Gifts should not be approached too formally. The personal touch is the best way to prove your intentions are serious. I've prepared a postcard for the Fuhrer that you might sign in your own hand. Yeah. Yeah, no, you can shake that postcard and shove it, dude. What does he say? Oh, that's a shame. I'm sure you would have... I'm sure that you would find cooperation in our mutual benefit if you put aside your foolish prejudices. At least I only lost 15. That's fine. Okay, they've added a whole bunch of stuff to the game with... ooh, an evil transformation. I like it. I would really like that. I'll probably have to pause it to say what I want to say. Thanks to black magic or unsuccessful scientific experiments, someone loses their human appearance. Crazy. This is version 0.8.17, I think, as of recording this. And they've added a whole bunch of stuff to the game. Now, unfortunately, a lot of those things won't end up in this save because that's just how it goes. If you would like me to start over, let me know in the comments because I'm okay with doing that. I'm having a lot of fun playing the game. But there's a couple of things that do carry over, right? I'm always on the most recent save as of recording, but I never actually record these videos on the same day you see them, right? So there's a little confusion about that. Sometimes it seems like some people think maybe it's a very recent thing. My production schedule is sometimes days ahead of you. Anyway, so number one, services. I've complained enough. They're doing it, thankfully. We can now repair this building, and existing things like health insurance stay. You can repair this building without that happening. You just simply cannot offer anything new. That's how it should be, in my opinion. All right, we got that done. The other thing, which I won't be able to take advantage of here, unfortunately. That's just the way it goes. They've added new cinemas. There are more cinemas in the game now, and they are also much more expensive to purchase. Both of those things are how they should be. But existing saves, we're not getting new theaters, at least it doesn't look like I am. I know. So those things have worked themselves out. Now, I don't think it necessarily degrades the game all that much for me not to have enough theaters. It just means I can't reach my potential. But at this point, money doesn't matter all that much, right? To continue the story and to sort of see how things play out in the world and everything for the first playthrough, it doesn't, like, not making more money doesn't bother me much. It does, though, mean that probably in order to get our... where is it? I can never find it. I don't know where it is. It's this one here. Okay. In order to get the behemoth and to get this here, take all the top 3 highest grossing film spots at the end of the year. That's a pretty tough one to do if I can't get more theaters, but that's okay. We just need to, you know, release super big movies all the time, focus our studio on a fewer bigger movies instead of many mid-sized movies, which is what I've been doing, right? And then maintain a reputation above 1,000 for a full calendar year, which is something that will be no problem at all. So it's this one here that's the tough one to get, okay? Now, I've been through this in the comments already, but the reason why more theaters were necessary is because if you have Behemoth, for example, right? And you do that studio policy where you fix somebody's image and it doubles your viewers. That means my maximum is like above 20,000. I should be able to get more than 20,000 in a single week. But the only way to get more than 20,000 in a single week is to buy all of your competitors' theaters. And there's an achievement for that too. Owning 1,000 theaters is an achievement. So like you have to really beeline buying cinemas in order to get those two things, in order to get that achievement, and in order to, you know, be able to actually maximize your earnings as a behemoth. You kind of needed to beeline the theaters thing. And there's no indication as a new player that that's something that you'd have to do. So that's where I was kind of going with it, is there's a little bit of a balance issue there. And they've corrected it. It's already in the game. It's just that it won't be in my save. So if you want me to start over, I can. I'll wait a little bit longer to record the next one, just so you know, you guys can, you know, do the thing you do in the comments. Let me know. But money is not that important. The only thing more theaters would do is allow me to release more movies, I guess, and also to make more money. But it's not that important. Like, we have 110 million. This single film, even though it's capped at 12,000 screenings, instead of being able to get, you know, this is a 9.9. So 20K plus any other type of, you know, like the tricks and stuff that can replenish it and stuff. 20K is like your theoretical maximum here, right? But it's impossible to get because I would need to almost double how many screenings I can support, right? That's where I'm going on with that. So even if I don't release multiple movies at the same time, a single movie is not able to reach its full potential with the number of theaters in the game. Okay, so anyway, got that out of my system here. Let's go ahead and take a look at, I think the story workshop, we could probably fix it if I wanted to. I want to go to the scripts. We have lots of different scripts to work with, right? They've also fixed it to where Appleseed doesn't appear all the time now, at least supposedly. So we're getting a little bit more variation here, which is kind of nice. I guess I could buy that script too. Why not? So I would say probably to continue on here, I would go and get, let's say this one started. I know it's an Appleseed, but we can get this one started. And then for the cinematographer, kind of anybody, but people who are on a timer are usually going to be the better one to go with here. It's a 7.1, so let's treat it like a 7.1. We'll put Jerry's a little bit upset, isn't he? We can put Philip on it. That would make it even better. We don't need it to be better though. Let's put Jay on. It's fine. Give him soundstage 2. There we go. And that's going to be 86 days. For him, we're going to use the Hespro 35. I don't really need the Dominus, but it's okay. At this point, we're going to increase its economy and stuff later anyway, so it's fine. Let's go ahead and do that. And producer, let's let you do this because you're on a timer that's about to expire. And we'll put Lewis on this. This is a search for killer, serial killer. I think probably it's a detective movie. You're good for detectives, so we'll keep you. It's fine. Our daring adventurer. Ooh, what are we gonna have here? Daring adventurer is, I guess we can make it you. You're good for adventure movies, but not detective movies necessarily. You like detective movies. Yeah, people like you in detective movies. Okay, put you in there. Serial killer. Who's our serial killer? Is it gonna be me? It might be. I haven't been one yet. I could add some star power. 95 days is not enough, so this is gonna expire. So I'd be hiring myself here for essentially no reason. He's not gonna get any better anyway. So we'll put Roberto on this, I think. That's fine. This will add some star power to it too. You've been an evil monster before. It's kind of like the same thing, serial killers and stuff. You're not going to get any better though. We'll put Roberto on this. Okay. I think that takes care of an Appleseed, which is going to get changed to the noise of the sheep. It's not really in the genre of Silence of the Lambs, but it's fine. It's just the first thing I thought of, so like might as well. And then we'll put in arbitrariness. Yeah, I also sped up the animations. You see how that was a little bit faster? So I appreciate that too. Very nice. See, they're listening to feedback is what I'm saying. Like I don't say these things in my videos to complain. Because it's an early access title. I think some people think it's like complaining or whining or something. This is an early access title. And I'm playing a game, and I'm just constantly expressing my thoughts about them out loud. That's my job, is to express my thoughts about them out loud. It should be understood that this is an early access title that people are actively, constantly working on. It's an active development game, right? That it happened. But in order to make the game better, you have to provide them with feedback. And I do, privately and publicly, while I'm thinking about it. And that's fine. More often than not, the developers of these games, producers of these games, watch videos from us. Not necessarily me, but like from creators, right? And sometimes they even stop by and say hi. So having that feedback in the video is something that can help. And that's all I'm saying, right? So like sometimes it's complaining, maybe it sounds whiny to you, but it's meant as constructive feedback and also as a way of expressing an idea. And I like how I can just get right back into this after I hit escape. I thought I was going to have to redo the whole thing. Let's go. I can put you in here. Yeah, you're just a little bit under the popcorn. I'll give it to him. You don't really have the... You got a lot of stuff here, but not what I'm looking for. Fine, Richard will do it anyway. All right, I'm going to have... who's the cop? Cop is going to be... Let's put it as Francisco Gray here. For our angry boss, maybe someone just a hair older than him. Let's maybe give Wallace this job. He's kind of known for hopeless romantic. I don't really have that, but it's fine. Right there. Damsel in distress. She's got 0 days left on that striking image, so that's not going to help us this time. We're going to give it to Della. I think could probably do this. Yeah, we'll let Della have this one. And then our murderer. Let's make it... You've been an evil monster. You can handle being a murderer. I think you could handle that. All right, let's hit continue on that and let that film start getting produced as well. Oh, it's time for the Pollux Awards. 1935. All right. If I remember correctly, we are nominated for a lot of these awards. There's actually a couple of categories. I think there was a couple of categories where we are the only ones nominated. He's got a message. You guys can read those things. I'm going to leave it up on the screen. You guys can see his message. I was missing it because I was looking over to make sure. All right, so the winner for Best Actor is Roberto Jones. Yes. Suck it, Charlie Graham. And lovely. There's one. Cleo? Cleo? Oh, Emma. All right, Gernstein. It's 1-1. Yeah, you're not going to get this one. It's going to be all me. Anthony? Lewis? Lewis. Swan Neck. What a great film that was. It's getting some winners today. The nominees for Best Screenplay. Come on, Jay. Jay. Yeah. Suck it, Gernstein. Swan Neck again, man. Now, is he going to start charging me millions of dollars? The nominees for Best Cinematography. We're taking that one. It's going to be Homer. Homer. Got it. Out there. We won a whole bunch of awards, didn't we? The best film. It's got to be Swan Neck. It's got to be Swan Neck. Ah. At least it wasn't Gernstein. At least it was somebody else. That makes me happier. All right. That's the end of the awards show. So we got a bunch of awards there. Didn't quite take them all, but we got them. We got most of them. I feel pretty good about that. All right. Everybody gets experience. Everyone's going to start charging me more money. And I'd like to pay my tax bill, but I can't click anything. Oh, okay. I feel like maybe some of these like can't click anything bugs would also probably go away if I can't even click escape. I'm completely out. I have to task manager this right now. But I feel like some of these would go away if we restarted too. I don't know. It's just an idea in the head. I don't know. Okay, so reset the game and did everything exactly the way that I did it before. So all good. I just hit the pay tax button, so I just did that, paid the taxes, and now this came up. So Victor is now well known as an evil monster. Outstanding. Dewey. I like working with you, buddy. Let's yikes. He is quite expensive, isn't he? Yes, he is. But we can actually... Oh, never mind. I can't because I'm repairing the building now. That's how it should work right there. I like it. Go. Fine. 3 years more with Dewey. I like it. Okay. The building is done in 36 days. And that movie is completed. Let's go ahead and check it out. The soldiers came back home. Just a slight decrease, no big deal. Let's go ahead and start production on that. We'll get you with a security guard. There you go. Protection from police raids has expired. Let's go in and, not that one, this one. And let's make sure we refresh the police raids, because that's, I don't want to get raided. That's it, yeah, easy. The trick worked on not what it seems. So we're gonna see our numbers go back up again. Man, this is stuck at 100, man. That's how it goes. Technology is improved. So the Hesper 35 is an even more capable camera for us now. Love it. As far as sound goes, we do have some upgrades on this one. So let's go ahead and get our upgrades started on that now. Okay. Let's see. So post-production has nothing to do at the moment. So we could take our film lab. We don't need to repair that. We can just repair post-production in general. It looks like it's 12 days. It's very easy. And nothing else needs to be done there. Yeah, obviously we're going to set distribution up again for this. Now, the second month, we don't get our bonuses like we did before, but that's okay. I think probably we're fine with something like this. We'll just kind of do like halvesies. These two films are going to stay in theaters for a bit. Kind of right next to each other. No big deal. Yeah, there we go. Hundreds down the board here. Week 12 still getting 100, but that is also because we are showing less. We have less screenings and stuff for it too, so that's fine. I think we might as well just give it all. Whatever it wants. Since we're already 100 anyway. Just open it up and let it get all that it can. What else? Maintenance doesn't need done. We're already doing all the landscaping. I could probably repair this building. Marketing and outreach needs repaired. We could do that. Yeah. It's 24 days. That's fine. We're not doing any marketing right now, so all of this stuff is all the advertising is done for all these films, so it's fine. All right. The noise of the sheep made it the same. I feel like I kind of want to change it to the noise of the goat now. Isn't a lamb is like a baby sheep, isn't it? So I feel like it should actually be the noise of the goat. It doesn't matter, I guess. It doesn't matter. There's start production. We're good. Make sure security's on site. Yep, off you go. I can't give any gifts to them, make them happy because services is getting repaired. That's fine. And now we're going to get 500 cash a month. Not that we need it. I could go early repayment, but like I'm not taking any loans. There's no reason for any loans. At least not yet. Maybe there will be reasons for it in the future, but not yet. I'd rather have the bribery cash. Not that I don't have enough of that already either too, so I think it's all right. Let's see what else we can make. Well, hang on. Oh, I thought you had another window underneath that. Arbitrariness. It's an 8.3 coming out the door. All right. Coming into production. We're starting production at an 8.3. Get security. You got a level 2? No. Okay, we'll get this guy then. He's fine. Off you go. And let's go ahead and do another story. I've been told that I'm not exploring enough different kinds of stories, okay? We're gonna go alien here, by the way. I'm gonna spell it correctly. And I need to do different types of genres, okay? Well, I mean, I've done every genre in the... I definitely have done some genres more than others, yes, but I have done every genre in this playthrough. Except, of course, for science fiction, because we haven't had it yet. So, science fiction. We don't have horror yet, unfortunately. But we can do sci-fi. So we're going to make it a sci-fi thriller. Those two things work really well together. I don't exactly know the split for that, though. Let's maybe go 50-50 on that. I'm all right with that. And then we could put a little action in there, too. Sci-fi action thriller. Yeah, it's probably somewhere around here is where it would be. The setting, we don't actually have a futuristic setting right now. We don't have space or anything like that yet. So this alien movie is taking place right here on the good old soil, probably in a random American, crop circles somewhere. Okay, it's down on the planet Earth, and I think we're gonna go with Not a war. I think we'll go. Maybe we'll make a cop movie. The antagonist. Do we even have an alien? I don't know if we even have an alien, you guys. Kind of have to wait for I guess evil monster could work. It's a sci-fi movie. It could work. Probably not alien anymore. Well, I'm gonna change it to monster. Now it's just right on the nose. It's a monster. Let's have a sidekick. Let's have a femme fatale. Could be interesting. Some character. Anyway. Ooh, damsel in distress could be interesting as well. We want to have an evil transformation. Yes. Very good. The femme fatale transitions into the evil monster, maybe. We could just say that. And, you know, the end result of the film, I don't know about that. I guess the monster gets killed is what you kind of want to see at the end of this, but I want something else. Let's get rid of the sidekick, and we'll bring it into, let's see, what do we want to add to this? Generous profanity. Generational conflicts, a shootout, maybe. It is an action movie after all. That could potentially work. A cop in a shootout. Let's try it. Although, like, they're not really shooting. Whistles, bullets, bells ringing as bounce among the ground wounded, groaning wounded. Okay, you know, I think we're probably fine with that. Cop. Kind of feel like soldier now. I kind of feel like soldier for this. Okay, we're gonna go soldier for this one. And Richard, how do you feel about writing us our first sci-fi movie? How do you feel, Richard? Let's see how you do. It's tentatively titled as Monster. We'll see how you do. Let's set up distribution here. Keeping this in theaters some more. We'll bring this down. Don't really need that many screenings anymore, so we'll just bring this down to about here. That should be good. And go. Whoa. This is an interesting way to show this. Weird, right? So week 12 is here. And then it shows 13, 14, 15, and then 8. Like a comparison. I don't know what I'm seeing here, but it's okay. It's okay. We're still making money, but not much. The real number I should look at is here, not this bottom one. The bottom one is no longer the most recent. So that's interesting. I think actually we go ahead and end that. So this made $19.9 million in profit. And the animations are sped up. Thank you guys. That's so much better. So much better. Come on. You guys agree, right? That was like, the signature's quick. All the things are quick. Beautiful. I'm going to Delicaster. Everything is sped up. Oh, lovely. Gosh. The change that makes. Just, I'm telling you, like, that's why I started this video. I was just saying, I love these devs. They're doing such a great job with this game. They're going to fix things. The things that are busted, they're going to fix them. I have no doubt in my mind. They're just, you know, kick ass. Keep kicking ass, guys. It's awesome. There we go. What else can we do here? I think pretty much every building is kind of fixed now. We're ready to rock for a long, long time. Probably forever. The film lab, I mean, it doesn't really need fixed, but I guess. How much longer until we're doing our own? 223 days until we're developing our own film. See? No, that's good. And then we don't really have any other buildings we can build. Not yet. I guess analytics and statistics can be built, right? Yeah, we can do that. And let's put it... I'm going to stick it maybe... Yeah, or right over by the marketing department is probably fine, right? We can stick it like right here. And I want to just start it... I think we'll start it here, and then fixing it up here I think is cheaper. We'll have to take a look at that and see. I feel like it's cheaper. It definitely would be less days, though, to just do it right from the beginning. But I feel like it doesn't cost $100,000 to fix it from 75 to 100. Let's see. I know it'll be more days to do it this way, but I just want to see what the cost difference is. if I take Willis Brothers to 75% and then fix it, does it cost 90 grand? I mean, I don't really need to save the money, but I also don't feel like I really, need that department. I don't really need that building either. Uh-oh. Haven't had a bad event in a while. Scylla Lim comes to work with her baby and breastfeeds right in the set. It's distracting the guys and interfering with her work. Well, yeah, everything's going to go slower. Everything's currently according to plan, though. I mean, that's fine. The men can suffer. It's fine. I would like to change, though. Is it this one? What shot? What film was that? Come on. Come back. There. Is this one right here. So maybe we can grab a second unit. And that could speed it up for the rest of the day. Speed it up for the rest of the filming on that. There's only like a week and a half left. Flexible schedule now done. Make urgent changes to the schedule during filming if needed. Outstanding. That will come in handy. Now I could go level 3, but that's 2,000 days. And yeah, double XP. Okay, fine. But I think production support's where I really want to be here. And I'm going to spend, 400. I have it though. Like I have enough influence points to get this thing to not happen, right? 3,000 influence points. I feel like that's enough to make it sure that they don't actually enact the code. So I'm going to speed this up by half a year by doing that. All right. So you're only making 83K now. I think we're probably not going to have any film immediately with you. So we might as well just leave it in theaters. I think that's kind of where I'm at here. I might as well just leave it because it's the only film there. Apparently, the director has gone blind due to stress, and the soldiers came back here. But he's refusing to admit it. He thinks no one has noticed. So if we let him rest a little and get his sight back, it'll increase his happiness by 30, which is a big deal. It stops filming for 15 days. I think it's still fine, because I want his happiness up anyway. And then I also now can give him gifts. So let's take a look really quick and see if we can maybe make Lewis Matthews just a tad bit happier, huh? Give him a gift. Let's see. What have we given him lately? Just the cask. That was somewhat recent. I mean, it's kind of, yeah. It's all right. We can give him cigars and a watch here. That'll make him real happy. Okay, so when he does come back and shoot, he's got a lot of happiness. There's a robot. We didn't get one out of this one. That's fine. Let's go another sci-fi film here. I love sci-fi. Is just love it. This one's gonna be called. The robot was an antagonist, wasn't it? Was it? Let's say machine born for now. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna call this. Just something that's popped into my head. Is it? Let's make this a science fiction action adventure. Change the to just be science fiction and then action and see how that works for us. We could maybe pop some comedy in there, but I just want to see how this goes. Again, we don't have really a good setting for this, so I mean, technically a fantasy kingdom. I get where they're going with it. There is an acceptable sort of setting for fantasy kingdom, but if you're just looking at fantasy as it is, it could technically be any time period as long as it's like an alternate. So it's like Star Wars, right? You could, Star Wars is fantasy, right? So you could do that. But I'm gonna make this robot on a tropical island or something. Something weird. I think the robot's an antagonist. That's what I thought I saw. Yeah, he's an antagonist. Mechanical creature that rebelled against its creators or arrived from another world. All right, it's gonna be on it's gonna be a fembot. That's what we're gonna do. A fembot meets a hopeless romantic. Oh, this is turning quickly, isn't it? Yeah, this is getting different here. Okay, continue. We're gonna say We have the love interest is the robot. I don't know. The robot is the love interest here. But maybe it's competing. Yes, maybe this is a love triangle situation. Ah, that's probably what it is. It's a love triangle situation. And there is a strict parent telling him, no, stay away from the robots. Don't do it. It's too late. He's already in. This movie has nudity. And in the end, the hopeless romantic finds love. Now, does he find love with the robot or with our other, who knows? Machine born. Is machine born the right way? I think I might just change it to I machine. Yeah, I know. It's lame, but we're going to do it. I machine. And I machine can be written by this romance writer, Herbert, who is notorious for writing us perfect scripts so far. He's going to do it again. He's going to write us a perfect script. And I'm going to go to him, find wherever he is, screenwriters, employee center. Where are you, Herbert? Where are you? Wait a minute. He's not in the list. I figured I could at least talk to you. Arthur, Ramon, Pete. Oh, sorry, screenwriters. Wow. Okay. Right here. Yep. I want to make you happy so that you write me a really great script. You can have this and the watch. Ta-da! Enjoy writing me a great script about robot sex. That's pretty much it. Oh no, Philip! He's so good. 39 years old. Sudden illness. It strikes again, man. It sucks. Being above 9 is a curse. I think having a 9+ professionalism is now the curse. Oh man, yeah, arbitrariness. I mean, it is quite arbitrary that he's dead, isn't it? Select a replacement, I guess. And his replacement is going to be, I can outsource. Oh boy. It could be Homer. Oh, the cinematographer. He's not an actor. Okay, the interface was a little more simple and I was, there wasn't a whole lot of options, but now I understand why. All right, Homer. Let's get Homer in this. Now, Homer, I think I can probably just get him for 3 movies here. I think we'll just do that. We'll get him there. And we'll keep him for a while, yep. Maintenance is done. Power plant. To build a power plant to provide your own electricity to the studio. I wanted to see what this is like because this wasn't possible to do in the demo, so I'm glad that this is a thing now. Let me go ahead and get the water tower started as well. And I would like to do that. So, advanced power plant might cost $1 million, but I like how it says it has energy consumption. That's interesting. And it's really small compared to what I expected it to be. I expected this to be quite huge. We can stick it all the way back in the corner. So, yeah, I think we do that. And Willis Brothers, go. 148 days later, we'll have our own power plant. And then, the total cost of power right now, how much does it really cost us? Purchase from the city, so utilities currently runs us $281,000. But, okay, it's itemized in the long list, it's itemized. But it's not like $33,000. That's the 33,690 is, I think, units of power, right? I don't believe that's an actual measurement of money because the 2 big numbers up there don't equal 281,000. So I think what this is, like, you have to go through the itemized expenses there, but there's, quite a bit there. And is this monthly? Yeah. So that's pretty big. It's going to save us quite a bit of money every month at 281,000. So we're going to be making some pretty good money here after this is done. I thought I already had a sheriff. Oh, we can use the sheriff as a supporting character now. That's curious. Before we could only use him as the main character. Okay, that's interesting. A guy named Ted. Let's make a guy named Ted. Johnny I think you're up. And I'll give you the soundstage. When we get production support, we can start going on location a bit more. That'll be nice. That's the Doppler. Nope, I want this one. And yep, Dominus is there. Just give you all the things. It's fine. Producer Oliver, let's lift the film up, dude. Why not? You can do it. Oh. Oliver cannot participate in this project because his contract will expire in 53 days. Well, I didn't see that because you have this project you're currently working on. But all right, that's fine. This project is done in 11 days, and then I probably would have seen it. Same thing with you, 88 days. Okay. Well, Dewey will do it. Dewey will do it because all he has is the broken spur, and he ain't doing shit with that, so all good. So a guy named Ted is a rival, angry boss, working man against the corrupt official. This is a custom script we made, so I'm going to say Homer can do it. Runaway, ballooning the beloved, struggle for a better life is in the film. That's pretty good. It's a drama. Okay, well, you know what? Herman seems like he's got the characteristics of somebody who should do it. You know who else has got the characteristics of someone who should do this film? Charlie. He's a working man. He's not going to give us the bonus, though. I think Danny should be the angry boss, but Charlie's older than Danny. He looks older, too. Beard and everything. The glasses, it just makes him look like an older guy. I don't know why anyone would choose to wear a beard, glasses, and a hat. Who would choose this? All right, let's take corrupt official. I think Charlie should be a corrupt official. That sounds better for him. And then Danny could be our working man. He's good on adventures. It's not quite there. Maybe not Danny yet. Yeah, this film can be a little more low key, I think. Let's take Victor in this. We still get experience for him. That's the thing. No, he doesn't. He's capped out. Okay, never mind. Everybody's basically capped out here, aren't they? Not you. You can be my rival. And then the angry boss will be whoever's the oldest. 36. That's me. I'm the oldest. But other than that, no. Okay, we have everybody's pretty young here. So I guess we'll go 36. Danny's in. You're here as the angry boss. You've been in some things, but I think you can do it. You're a little older than he is too, so I guess that works. Okay, 88 days later. That actually might be a good title for a film too. 88 days later. 5 films shot with Hespro 35 imaging technology. We're working towards it. Yep. Got to get the quality up on everything. And then I can start making that camera even better. All right. It's post-production time. Emma's grabbing this. Lewis can grab this one. And then same thing. We just develop our own stuff. Yep. We got to start working on concert hall and stuff later too. But for now. Yeah, I'm really interested in your feedback on whether or not we are going to, whether you're interested in a restart or not. Just for the sake of the theaters and the broken spur, which, again, I don't think either one of these things are really all that disruptive right now. As long as it's not causing my studio to constantly lose money because I can't sell enough movies. And I don't think that's going to be the case. And in fact, if that starts to become a problem, then, not this, I never know which one it is, this one. Then we simply limit the number of releases per year. And then none of the other studios can do it too. And this works in my favor. I now can, everyone's like capped, right? 5 more films. You can't release any more than 5 films in a calendar year. At that point, I mean, there's no reason, right, for the more theaters. It won't matter. But this severely limits my ability to make money, but it also limits everyone else's too. So there's that. Police rate on competitors has expired, so let's go ahead and see about refreshing that. Now we have 52 GP. I of course want to hit. I want to hit Gernstein again. I like hitting them. Go ahead for it. And then I need to make sure I keep you happy too, so we'll have to watch that. You might make a request that, you know, takes it down, and I wouldn't want to have that happen. So anyway, yeah, I want you to leave me your comments on that. Leave me your critique on that and what you think we should do about it. As far as the analytics go, I don't know how that works because I haven't actually seen that yet. So I assume when we go to market this film, it's going to show me, you know, better statistics on things. It's going to, you know, show me who I'm targeting for different advertisers and stuff. Maybe a little more clearly. I don't know. We'll see. So we're going to finish with an 8.3 popcorn. We don't have anybody with the new image, so we probably should get working on in people's images too. And then the noise of the sheep. Oh, man. Yep. So we'll just release it here. No big deal. We'll release it whenever the printing's done. And then, yeah, for this, we just kind of go... I think maybe that many screenings is fine. Then here, then here, then here. If I do that, what does it show me for advertising now? Okay, so the film itself is best suited for boys, worst for women. So it's giving me that insight into this film. So now I can target a little bit better knowing that. So I wouldn't want to, for example, go Velvet Gloss because it doesn't work for them. I don't know if I would really want to go for the Spice Mice because that's kids. Right? We don't really need that for school children and stuff. So I would think maybe we would probably go like all of these. I guess all of these would work better. And we leave out the girls and we leave out the women and the kids for the targeting, which is kind of what I was already doing. Wasn't doing much of it anyway. Let's go ahead and have the tricks happen here. We have a couple of different tricks. Roy Finkel will do it. And you know what? We could do a hospice visit here. And then maybe right about here to revitalize it again. Who knows? Roberto could go over and surprise somebody at a wedding. That'll keep it relevant for a while. Right? And then when we refresh it, it'll take effect. I don't even think we need the advertising at that point, right? We just use these guys as the advertising and maybe actually bump this up. Can I move this? Can I change? Can I change this? Give me it on... Get the benefits here and then the benefits here. Maybe we accelerate it by having you do it super close together. We'll try the wedding. I just want to see what it does. Okay. Sounds good. Guys, that's going to do it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. I'll be looking at your comments. Take it easy. Bye-bye.